Hello, 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 viewers. My name's Golden Arcadia, and we're back at it again with some more Fate Grand Order, namely the Halloween Rising event. We have a lot to do, so let's just jump into it. Let me let a couple people know that I'm streaming, because otherwise they will be mad at me. Just a moment. Right, I also need to change the topic point. No. Oh, no, 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 no. As some of you might be saying, why didn't you just do it off, before the stream? I'm still not used to playing with this. Fuck. Where is my... Shit. Shit. My channel. Okay, I am live, yes. Okay. Share. There we go. Okay. Okay, time to change the topic point. Topic point. Okay. My Hero Rumble and how I fell off. Okay. Camera's too high. No, I can't hear the music at all. Okay. All right, the chat is running. There is a topic point. I am streaming. Yes. Okay. Start dash. Wait, what? Is there a start dash at the moment? No. Okay. Anyways, hey guys, hey, another copy of a servant I don't need. It's like my 10th copy of her. I could use another copy of Angry Mango, but I don't have them. Well, I do have them. I just don't have more copies of it. Is what I mean. Ooh. So I guess we should start by talking about the topic that I have set up at the moment. My Hero Ultra Rumble fell off. All right, so why am I saying this? This game came out like what, 2 weeks and a half ago, more or less. I think I played a week of it, and it's been out in early access, I think, for the longest of time. But in just a moment, I played it for a week or two because a friend of mine wanted to play it, and what ended up actually happening was that we dropped it straight away. And I was interested in how the Steam DB looked like, and it was really interesting. So its all-time peak for Steam was 16 days ago, or 46,591 people. Right now there's 1,009 people playing, which isn't half bad. If you look at the Twitch stats, you had 62,736 people watching the game 18 days ago, and now you have around like 366 people watching the game. That doesn't really sound terrible, right? I just kind of wanted to look at the graph overall and how I just noticed that nobody's really talking about it. Overall, I'm not sure there's another event going on at the moment. It doesn't really seem like it. Right, and it's just dropped off, which is completely normal. All right. 11,000 people is not bad, I suppose. It's not exactly a dying game yet. It's only been like, what, 2 weeks? So let's see where it's going. I'm not very positive about it, though. Let's look at a week ago. Steam followers all time. Yeah, of course. La 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 la. And you have around what? Alright, it's pretty decent. I just kind of wanted to mention it. I'm not sure if this is like a very long topic point I can make. But overall, I just really just wanted to talk about the game. I think the game's okay. I believe it's made by the same people who made the fighting games, and it feels all right. As a battle royale, it feels a little too shooty. I wish there was a little bit more like one-on-one fighting. Starting member, what? I don't. Be a moment. Oh man, I haven't leveled her up. Just a second. Ooh, do I have anybody who has her? Anybody? No, shit. Shit. Really? Nobody's using her. There has to be somebody who has her on friend list, right? Somebody. I haven't leveled up mine. I want to go back just to level her so I could use her here. Yes. Alright, so she has to be one of these starting members. There we go. Okay. What? I have her. That's annoying. Ugh. Alright, but I... She's level 1, so... I don't want to go back and level her up. Yeah. My Hero Ultra Rumble. Pretty mid-game. I mean, it's alright. I think some of the characters play pretty well. But most of them feel pretty like, yeah. I was just thinking about today, so I figured I'd bring it up. Well, I don't think I really have anything else to say about the topic, so I'm just gonna switch it off right off the bat. Better to switch it now because I don't really have anything else to say on it. Boop, boop. Alright, so now I tell you, anime in general. Wait, you have one evade left. Okay. So, to talk about anime in general, overall, what can I say? I mean, I watch anime every day, right? Like, every day, I actually do watch anime every day. And, I finally got around watching this, show that I wanted to watch for a while ago from the past season, which would have been the summer season, I guess. Yeah. You're like, I'm too low. Come on. My face. Here it is in all its glory. As I was saying, there was this show called Dark Gathering that I never really got around to watching because I just didn't feel like watching it at the time. But sometimes when seasons end, I'll go back and finish some of the really shitty ones at 2 times speed. Ooh. Ooh, I thought you were gonna die. You got 1 health. How are you still alive? Okay. Anyways, I finally got around watching this show, and it was actually pretty cutesy. Well, not cutesy in the sense that you'd think. So, as far as I could gather, it's a show about curses, not JJK style curses, but like people get cursed and whatnot by spirits and whatever. It's your typical Japanese sort of spirits. And the protagonist is a super wimpy dude who's very afraid of ghosts and spirits and whatever, and he's already been cursed, but you don't really fully know it yet. He's apparently super sensitive to like what's it called? He's super sensitive to like spirit sightseeing and that sort of stuff. Like he's like a medium. Okay, just give me a second. What do I need for this? Yay, more farming. Alright, so let's start farming. He's a very sensitive to like ghosts and spirits and all this sort of stuff. But he's also a teacher. And he starts working as a tutor for this elementary school or something like that. I can't really fully tell. Who ends up being someone who is also a medium in the same sense he is, except she's not afraid of spirits and he's very afraid of spirits. And the difference between him is that she actually hunts spirits. She's very creepy, but not in the way you think of it, right? It's kind of hard to explain. I think about it. I guess I'll just like look up an image and show you real quick. Give me a second. Yayoi. Alright. So you can't really like... When I said it's creepy, it's more like it's just straight up weird, right? Her outfit and her getup isn't exactly something I would say, ooh, that's scary, right? It just looks goofy as hell. I love her pants and her shoes are super funny. But yeah, it does have like some really odd, creepy moments, but it's not really a terrifying show per se. Like it has a couple like moments. Well, I wouldn't go as far. But yeah, that's what I was watching today. Before opening up the stream today, I usually wake up, I go to work, come back, have food, study a bit, and then watch on some animes while I play some gacha games. And coincidentally, that was the anime I was actually watching today. I didn't feel like watching any of it. I looked up what sort of anime was coming out at the moment today, and nothing really interesting came out today. So I didn't bother And I just kind of went back and decided to watch something else. Alright, so let's see. I need... Who is a... Arts... All enemies. Caster. So it would be you or you? I think I have you higher level. Like higher NP, so I'm just gonna pick you. Yes, I do. Let me switch you over to... Oh man, it's hot. It's so hot today. Oh. Huh? Okay. I could probably... Let's switch you for you. But also... Filter. Max limit broken only. Okay. Alright, this should work. I'll farm this up. We can talk about anime overall while I'm at it. Fairy Tales of the World. The Strange Chapel Peddler. Okay. Bit tired today. Woohoo! I got a long day at work today. Alright, let me just set this up. Whoa. Ah. Oh yes, Gilgamesh. Dingu. You know, at some part, I'd probably like to make a video about a certain, like, I want to list all my favorite super trash isekais in one video. Just like which one's my favorite from like top 10 isekai trash anime. I have no idea where I would put most of them. But we were talking about isekai trash, so I can't really talk about Mushoku. I can't really add Mushoku into it. So I don't really consider Mushoku to be isekai trash. And I can't, when you really think about it, I also can't add things like Overlord. I can't add Overlord. I can't add Tanya the Evil, Konosuba. There's a couple other ones that I have in mind. No Tanya, no Overlord, no Konosuba, no ReZero. Just pure isekai trash, right? Shows like Are Pureta, the World's Strongest. That's a really good isekai trash anime. And I guess you could add it Shadow Garden, not Shadow Garden, Your Eminence in Shadow to the list because it is technically some isekai trash. There's a whole bunch that I've seen. They're really just straight up ridiculous. Actually, speaking of which, there is one more anime I could talk about this season that I did see. I just forgot about it because it was the opening section of it was just so bafflingly bad. There's this show called something something potion. Let me just look up the name at the moment. Give me a second. Wait. Ooh, it's cold as hell in this room. Eee. So the show is called something something potion. Something. Just give me a moment. Potion Danmoi. Ikinobutsu. I shall survive using potions. Yeah, it's this one right here. Oh, it's a light novel. Yeah, I mean, does it really surprise me? As I mentioned before, most isekai originally come from light novels. I watched the first episode of the anime adaptation of this, and oh boy, it's something else. Like it's yeah, of course she dies from overwork, and then she gets God apologizes to her, the god of the earth, and then she makes a deal with him and resurrects in a fantasy world. But it was so weird the way it was portrayed. It was so fast and forced in a way. Like she just straight up works a bunch, gets off work, stares at a window in front of a shop, gets dizzy, and just straight up dies right there. Before she was on her way to go to a party, and she just died staring at a window in front of a shop. And then she has a conversation with God, and God's like, "Oh shit, I accidentally did some sort of dimensional merge, and I killed you by accident. I'm sorry, blah blah blah." And then they make this deal, which allows her to reincarnate in this other world. But funnily enough, she gets a moment of closure where she could say goodbye to her friends and family, which is all over the place. If I'm gonna take a while talking about it anyways, I'm probably gonna switch over to all enemies, Arts and Peakcaster. Let's just use Sieg. Anyways, yeah, she reincarnates into this world, and she specifically asks for powers relating to making potions. Specifically, she's like, "Oh, I can make any potion based on whatever I say, right? Like, let's say I want a potion that'll cure cancer, right? And all she has to do is yeah, I want a pure potion that cures cancer, and it automatically forms in her hand. She also conveniently gets a power to be able to make glass objects or containers, any sort of containers. What she makes this potion so she could store it, and also has some dimensional storage crap. But it's super convenient. This potion power is super convenient, super cheaty. One of the in the first episode, she ends up scamming a noble, and then drugs one of the maids who slightly looks like her, she drinks a potion which changes her hair. It's a little all over the place. Kind of fun, but honestly, I was so sidelined by the actual beginning of the show, where I'm not sure if I genuinely want to finish it or not. As I mentioned, sometimes I like going back to prior seasons and watching old shows at 2 times speed just so I could say that I watched it. Right. Sieg. Oh man. Oh, temperature is crazy. Just a light breeze makes me feel like I'm cold, and room temperature right now makes me feel so hot. Ugh. Just took a shower before the stream. Let's see what other anime I could like talk about that I've been watching this season. There are a couple that I skipped over yesterday when I was talking about anime, because I forgot that they were so shit. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Towaru Osan no VR MMO Katsu. Oh yeah, right. I remember reading this one and thinking, man, it's really generic. So there's this other anime coming out that I'm also watching. Shouldn't really surprise you. I watch most anime that comes out. I love trash anime and trash shows. It's kind of my thing. That's also a thing. Like, I also like watching super shitty movies. I just find them extremely entertaining. A certain yeah. Oh my god. I had never bothered to read the name of this show in English, but holy shit. So listen to this. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. As always, just give me like a couple seconds so I can switch over. A certain middle-aged man's VR MMO activity log. And of course, it is also a novel. So I don't even know how to start with this one. It's as generic as it gets. It's about an old dude who, after work, he likes sitting down and playing VR MMORPGs. He's like, oh, I don't have too much time to play VR MMORPGs. I have like at most like an hour or two at max, so I'm not gonna talk to anybody and this and that. And what actually ends up happening in the show is that he greatly affects the world around him, and he's essentially loved by every single NPC and player in the game. Like, it's the most, like, if I had watched the show while I was 13 years old, I would have loved this show, because it's dumb. It's absolutely dumb, and it's just a 13-year-old's dream. It's really dumb, but in a fun way, I suppose. If you were to ask me whether or not you should watch it or not, I definitely do not recommend it. That's for sure. It's one of those, I have a habit of background watching a bunch of anime, and this just happens to be one of them. Because I already read this before. I read a lot of manga. I watch a lot of anime. And while I could possibly just rewatch something that I've already watched, I also like just dipping my feet into whatever shitty thing that I come across. I have, with more than one occasion, started watching something only to realize that I end up enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. And at that point, I stop background watching it, and I'm just straight up watching it. And that's one of the best experiences of when watching anime. When you're multitasking, doing something else, and then you're just background watching a show. And the show ends up being so interesting that you stop what you were originally doing and choose to watch what you were background watching mainly. Man, I swear, if I had a more comfortable chair, I could probably fall asleep on screen. This chair makes my ass hurt. Oh. Ooh. So when I started streaming, or at least when I started streaming originally in Twitch, because I started tweeting Twitch, I had a separate room in a different state, and now I live in another state and have a different room. How is this relevant? Well, it's not. I just for some reason thought that'd be a good idea to mention. But I will be changing rooms again shortly. Oh right, yeah, now I remember why I was talking about it. I got distracted in the middle of talking about it. Thinking about it, why I was talking about it in the first place. So, I used to have a green screen that I had in my first room. But, in the process of moving, I kind of lost it. So I have no idea what that's at. Right now, this overlay, I don't really, like... I tweak this overlay specifically for playing this game. But I would like to, I would like with my, the overlay for gaming. Instead of having me being a rectangle, if I could just play and have a green screen behind me and sort of interact with whatever's going on, that'd be really funny. So I could do a couple things. I ordered another green screen, but it's gonna take some time before it's here. I was actually thinking about ordering one of those green screens that is attached to your chair. Kind of like the one, like the one, I don't know if any of you guys know who the Booty Bandit is. Not the Booty Bandit. There's this guy on TikTok where his whole skit is, oh, he has a really fat ass. And in one of his skits, he was pretending to be at work, pretending to be working, while fighting someone in a ring for MMA. Really funny. Man, I really jump around topics a lot, don't I? I was talking about this middle-aged man anime, and but yeah, that's something else I'm watching, although I'm not really like watching per se. Let's see. Oh, this is really nice looking anime called Shy. And I'm super interested in it. Not because I like the actual like story or anything like that. I think it's pretty cheesy, pretty corny, which is ironic because I really like shitty anime. But I think I wouldn't say it's a shitty anime. I'd say it's a mid anime. But they tend to have moments in like after something happens. After they save, because it's a superhero show, after somebody is saved, you get this one scene that's drawn in a Final Fantasy art style, and it looks amazing. I'll look it up in a moment. La, 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 la. Shy the anime. This one right here. I've seen the manga before, but I hadn't bothered to read it. Man, what? Talk about a terrible name for an anime or like a franchise overall, right? So I wrote Shy the anime, and look at, yeah, sure, maybe the first thing that pops out is actually like the anime, right? But it doesn't take long for other things outside of the anime to start like showing up. Like, what happens if I wrote Shy the anime, but what happens if I write Shy anime? Okay, fine. Okay. Yeah, this is the show. This one right here. It's corny, it's cheesy, but I guess it's nice. The animation's alright. I'd say it's like a 5 out of 10. But certain, I'm definitely not gonna find it here. So if I run into it in one of the episodes, I will, I guess I'll just post it or something like that later, right? It looks great. Like the individual scene where you have a drawing that looks like it was made by one of the guys who worked on Final Fantasy. Wow, it's amazing. Right, I forgot. There's an anime about another anime. Hojikuzu Telegraph. So in English, that would be, oopsie. Stardust Telepath. I'll also look it up. Oh, la 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 la. Stardust Telepath. Should probably just open up now. Now, alright. Pretty sure I opened it up yesterday, but I completely got absorbed in only talking about the shows that I wanted to talk about. Now I can talk about the shows that I have tried. This one I tried, and I guess it's cute, but I'm not watching the second episode. I gave up on this like fast, like in bits of like. I gave up on this 10 minutes into the actual like first episode. It was just boring. It's about some shy girl who wants to be friends with an alien, and conveniently an alien crash lands in Earth and they look like a human, but they can telepathically talk, and they're constantly saying they're an alien, but nobody really believes them. But like, she's very happy that the shy girl believes that she's an alien. It's alright. It's cute. But it's not I favor the villainess cute. So I'm not really all that interested in it. That's what else do I want to talk about? I slightly talked about Ragnar Crimson. I think it's boring as shit. Despite it looking kind of nice. Ragnar Crimson. Who knows? Maybe I'm just talking shit, and it actually is a lot more interesting than what it actually is. I mean, the art style looks sick, right? But the actual first episode just bored me to death. It's alright at best. I was also kind of lost watching the first episode. Things are just kind of happening. I'm not sure if this is like a set. If I have to read anything before actually like watching this. Wait, let me go back to farming for a bit because I'm lagging behind my farming. Okay. Okay. Let's keep talking about anime while I'm farming, because that's what keeps me going right now. That's what keeps me from falling asleep right now. No, I don't think I'm watching Sayab in a party. Kamajo no Donojo. Nope, watching that. Man, there was this super terrible show that I nearly fell asleep to, which is called Hikomari Kyuketsu. The shut-in. Let's see. The Vexations of a Shut-in Vampire Princess. It even sounds dumb as hell. I want to say it's cute, but it's not really nearly all that cute. I think it tries too hard to be funny, and that's my main gripe. That it's trying to be something that it fails to do. This right here. It's... I don't even know how to... I really struggled to watch the first episode of this. Because it was just straight up bad. It's boring. Oops. It's right here. And of course it's a light novel. It's always a light novel. Everything's a light novel, I mean, and nowadays. I don't even know how to describe the plot. I literally zoned out in the process of watching. Maybe it's just the anime. You know, maybe I just wasn't interested in the anime. Something about some princess who's a shut-in, and now because of something she said, she's essentially forced to lead an army or something. For political, I really couldn't follow along what was going on. Ooh. Right, do I have enough points already? So I can keep doing the main story? Alright, so the other anime. Yes. Can't believe they're animating the continuation of Seven Deadly Sins. So after Seven Deadly Sins ends, there is a continuation with Meliodas' sons. And the manga, or what it was originally called Yonkishi, which means the Four Nights of the Apocalypse. Or not, or Four Nights, something like that. I'm not even gonna bother watching it. Not because I didn't think it was interesting, but because I have literally zero interest in Seven Deadly Sins. I have no idea how they managed to pretty much animate the entire thing. I have no idea how Seven Deadly Sins kept going after the trash fest that happened with Meliodas and his spinning kick and everything looking honestly pretty awful. It was so bad. In a bad way. I already talked about Under Ninja and how I fucking loved it because it's weird, but it's really dumb English. Let's see, My daughter left the nest and returned an S-rank adventurer. Oh boy. How do I even... Just give me a second, I'll Google it. My daughter left the nest and became an S-rank hunter. Novel-wise, amazing art style. This looks fantastic. Anime-wise, after watching the first episode, I was kind of bored. You know, maybe it'll get. I really don't remember how many episodes are out. I seriously do not remember how many episodes are out. But the way every episode was structured was essentially, like, you know, it starts off with this guy, a dad, raising her, and then it cuts into the future. It's as the name implies, she's an S-rank adventurer, and she's trying to go back to go see her dad, but every time she wants to go see her dad, something pops up and she has to go save the world or something, right? And it was funny, or not really funny. It was okay the first time, but I think they did the same thing on the second episode and the third, and I really couldn't bother with it anymore. Like, it's kind of cute, but I just couldn't put up with it. I already talked about Shy. There's a show I've been meaning to watch because it's called MX Ghost. MF Ghost. And part of the reason why I want to watch it, even though I'm pretty sure it's 3D, is because I in my mind I keep connecting MF with motherfucker. So in my mind it's motherfucking Ghost. Ooh, there's a reincarnation sort of thing. It's not an isekai per se. Here, okay. Silver Link. So let's talk about this one too. Here Moon Empire. I think I watched one episode of it. Here Moon Empire. And yeah, of course, it's a novel. Seriously, like, come on. What are you expecting? So this right here, let's run over it real quick. So what is it about? It's about this aristocrat who has an empire which essentially just falls, right? It comes apart. And because the empire falls apart, she ends up getting, well, she doesn't get hanged. She gets she goes to the guillotine and she ends up dying, right? And you can go back. She goes back into a younger state in her life, and she essentially she goes back in time and she remembers everything, sort of remembers everything that happened to her by fragments. And every time she meets a character that helped her in some way while she was captive and essentially enslaved, not enslaved, imprisoned, you get this flashback of something that happened to her. It's kind of like super sad, and she goes from being a super shitty person to essentially becoming a much better person, and I guess trying to save the empire. I think that I only really managed to watch one episode. I might give it like another episode or two. It's a lot better than some of the other things that were going on. I wasn't bored out of my mind watching this one. I mean, yeah, you could watch what's it called again? Let's just like kind of like watch the trailer on YouTube, because it'll be the best explanation I can give you. Give me a second.
嫌だ、嫌だ。死にたくない。死にたくない。
Yeah.
どうしてこんなこと。
Let's lower the volume a little bit. Yeah, she ends up getting guillotined. She travels back in time, and she's like, "Oh, I'm yugging, and now I need to avoid dying." Yeah. It's not a show that I would recommend most people, that's for sure. That's kind of... Yeah. She was executed, and that's really just kind of the premise, right? This isn't too much that I can explore just with what has. Shangri-La is so good. Anyways, let me go back to farming, because otherwise I won't finish by the 2-hour mark, and I won't get where I need to be. Say hi, yo.
転身開始。彼方への巡礼を。我が身は天の杯を抱えて飛ぶ。邪竜なり。万物誘拐。FGOがアルグリーズ。
Okay. Alright, forgot about the music. Ooh, no. Let's talk about another anime while I am in the process of farming. Like actually farming and not just cutting it back into Google. So I can show you something. Let's see, I already talked about 16-bit fixation. I know Fooly Cooly has something that they released. Let's see, there's a firefighter anime that's currently coming out, and it's interesting. It's an actual like firefighter anime. It's nothing like a Fire Force where it's firefighting, fighting fire with fire, and it's super all over itself. Alright, so how much do I have now? Ooh, 22,000. That is a decent chunk. I went overboard with farming. Great. Ooh, Vargas. Ooh. No, I'm still upset that all we got from Fate Stranger Fate was just like an episode, and that's it. Like, I'm sure at some point it'll actually come out, but man, I was really looking forward to it. So I'm so disappointed it's not releasing currently. So episode came out, the first episode. Man, I just don't really have any info on when it's actually gonna come out. Like, it's great, but when is episode 2 coming out? It's so good.
破壊する。夜はまだこれからでしょ。命令放っておい命令しない。無賛しますか。
Ooh.
スピニングクラッシャー。ターゲットロック。
How many? Oh, it's at all. You can't use them at all.
一刀両断。と、てよ。甘く。いくよ。なのよ。やっぱ。一人の私のために。見てて。やるわ。一人の私のために。みんなも私のために。 いい子まだ。痛々しくよ。
Go!
なのよ。はにゃっぷ。はにょはにょ。はにゃっぷ。
So it's
いいとか。いいコマンドね。いくよ。なのよ。てや。まあ。
okay.
エビちゃん、ストラッシュ。はやっぱ。放っておいて、黙っていて。抵抗は無駄です。
No wonder I barely do any damage. I gotta keep up.
破壊する。命令しな放っておいて。抵抗は無駄です。痛々しく。無賛しますか。
Wow, super close. Oh no!
私が。やっぱ。でも。
Wow.
負けないから。 おラジャ
Let's see how much damage a level 1. Oh,
かぼちゃの馬車よ食らって
okay.
愛の勝利よシンデレラエリちゃんよ
Should really level her up. Alright, so we talked about anime enough. Now, let's talk about YouTube versus ad blockers. Okay. So, YouTube versus ad blockers. How do you feel? How do you feel about that overall, right? I mean, can't blame them for not wanting to have ad blockers. It's got that, you know, that's how YouTube gets paid. That's what keeps the site up. You kind of need ads, right?
レオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチの強化ラボへ
Although at the same time, I really wish that YouTube was a lot better at moderating what sort of ads, you know, what sort of ads actually go through. Every day, I run into at least 2 to 4 like scam ads on my phone on the way to work. It's kind of ridiculous. I really wish that YouTube could get its shit together sometimes, in when it comes to these sorts of things. I've seen, like, to this morning, I saw this ad about this app going around that you can make money by watching YouTube videos. Right? Ooh, wow. That's the hip new way. Like, you don't need a sugar daddy, and that's how getting a sugar daddy is old-fashioned. And even people like Logan Paul use this method to make $500 daily. That's crazy. Like, come on. That's like who? I want to ask who actually falls for this sort of stuff. And I know that a whole bunch of people generally do fall for these things, but like, oh my god. It's just, it's ridiculous. And I hate how I run into it so often. Like, if I ran into it once and never saw it again, whatever. But I've run into the things like the, I've seen the Mr. Beast ad, the fake Mr. Beast ad. I've seen the fake Joe Rogan ad. Like, come on, YouTube. How does this stuff even get past you? Oopsie daisy. Now then the question just becomes YouTube versus ad blockers, right? Will you get banned for using an ad blocker? I mean, I could say it's a possibility. They've been rolling out. They've been trying to phase out using ad blockers. Recently overall, it's not the first time they've talked about it. I just watched a video on Mudahar, who was talking about how back in 2019 they changed the TO. They specifically added that I believe that using ad blockers goes against the TOS now. Kind of crazy. Ascension. Ooh.
さあいよいよ次よ待ちかねたかしらマスター 私の晴れやかな姿にこうご期待ね。
He learns my size. Yay. I definitely think that YouTube will, like, if YouTube really wanted to phase out ad blockers, they generally could. Like, I'd stop using an ad blocker on my computer if I could potentially get banned. I'm not even risking banned. But then you also have browsers such as Opera and Brave, whose ad blocking like features, which are ingrained in the actual browser, are incredibly like well functioning. Like they're just too strong to the point where ooh, wait, when it's instant death on sleeping ally on an ally. Oh, okay. Ooh, you hit hard. All right, let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I don't think, since she's not sleeping, I don't think it'll do anything. All right, come on, we're almost. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Jesus Christ. Yep. Oh, I didn't finish it with the Ellie. Ooh. Nope. Alright. I'd make myself a cup of coffee if it weren't for the fact that I am supposed to go to sleep soon. If I make myself a cup of coffee now, I won't be able to sleep. I would end the stream around 2 hours, but there's still an hour left. So the final topic that I have, because I couldn't think about anything else to talk about, KFC was just chicken. Now that I mentioned it, I should probably change it, but
ハロウィンだもの
I'll just keep it there for now.
キュートに血祭りね
You can still talk about YouTube and ad blockers a bit. What the? What?
真っ赤なジェリーを分けてタグロックガオーいいコマンドね放っておいて行くわよなんなのよそうてやタグ細く破壊する見ててね私やるわ命令し黙っていて無賛しますか抵抗は無駄です我が後は炎となれ
I feel like the game's running better after I updated my graphics card, which is probably what was really screwing me over yesterday. Jack is demoling. Come on. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh man, I'm getting more and more tired by the second. What's going on? Oh. Hmm. Ba-da-ba.
うるさい豚ども、実弾で黙らせてあげる。真っ赤なゼリーを分けてターゲットロック。一刀両断。期待に応えるわ。行くわよ。何なのよ。
Okay.
動くな。はいや。一人の私のためにみんな見てて。私やるわ。いいコマンドね。トウトウ行くわよ。何なのよ。エビちゃんストラッシュ。死んで。はいや。破壊する。命令し放っておいて黙っていて。無賛しますか。砕け散りなさい。
Well, she's almost dead.
はいや。死に惑いなさい。はいや。いっちゃう。放っておいて。黙っていて。
Hey.
無賛しますか。無賛しますか。バリバリ乗ろうぞ。はいや。さこう黙っていて。
Man, I got really tired all of a sudden.
デスメドレーを聞かせてあげる。
Oh lord.
アンビエントルーツ。ターゲット細く無賛しますか。スピニングクラッシャー。
Yeah.
エクセレントに私の勝ちね。まさに勇者待ったなし。
Todo bien. Vitria, let's go. Oh, that's probably where we're at. We need to get a haircut. Oh, la 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 la.
味見味見と運命をかけた戦いであれば早炊きですよカルウェナ早炊きですよカルウェナ早炊きですよカルウェナ要請鉄血運命をかけた戦いであればはあむにゃむにゃ本当に良いの誇りにかけて集え明日
Okay.
肉なる魔の軍勢よアスラシュレーシタ
Ooh, this makes farming so much faster. Having multiple, more than just 3 enemies on the screen. Oh, so much better.
これが我という前に集えアスラ我の肉なる魔の軍勢よアスラシュレーシタ 本当に良いの下がっているように
Ooh. I can't even keep up with the topic at this point. Good lord.
先に進みましょう宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます
No, I really want to play Jump King after watching Asmongold play it. And I know I would absolutely suffer with it, dang it, but I just really want to play it, try it. I'll check out how much it did. It's on Steam at some point. Moon Dancer, you say? Woo! Good lord.
いコマンドね。放っておいて。行くわよ。なんなのよ。甘く。
Interesting, I'm barely doing any damage.
上部ボタン激至上。
Barely.
かわいらしい。いい子かお。放っておいて。トン。行くわよ。なんなのよ。無賛しますか。
Jeez, you don't need a mom like that.
かわいらしい子。逆人
Jesus! Oh my god!
一人も私のために、みんなも私のために。あら、夜はまだこれからでしょ。ターゲットロック。見てて、私、やる一人も私のために、みんなも私のために。放っておいて。黙って命令しないで。いいコマンドね。無賛しますか。トンテ
すべては幻、真のハプニング。極楽浄土は我が身の上。幻は消え去った。水泡娘。
私が
Oh shit.
かわいらしい。ラッキュー。恋のビートドラゴンスケール。いっちゃう。一刀両断。強く。行くわよ。なんなのよ。
Ooh.
どうぞ遠慮なく。
Oh no.
手のひでしょ。ですがここまでね。
小手調べです。
Oh my god.
死んでしまうとは。
I'm being destroyed. Yeah, even if I get to jeez.
そう
とっておき系ラジ
Okay.
世界で一番可愛い竜の子はその通りよ鏡。フェアリーテイルムーブテイベソ。それガラスの靴よ。限度はありませんね。菩薩の救いをお求めですのに。
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make this one.
先は家楽天。獲物を捕らえる女の地獄。
とても
Oh, everybody get hit. No.
皆様の無事
ちょっと下級の用事ができたわ。悪いけど撤退するわね。
Good draw. Good lord. Alright, let's just BOC rotation. PQs. Posture quits PQA. One, two. So I actually have to use it. Right. Ah, shit. I need it against moon cancer. I have to use ruler. Oh, ruler. My rulers kind of suck. Oh, actually, special class rulers. I do have Astrea, who's a pretty good ruler. All I have to do is just essentially just switch him over. You. Let's go back to. Ooh. There we go. Okay.
第2、第3宝具展開。アルトリア・アバロン出るぞ。早書きですカルウェナ。運命をかけた戦いであれば。運命をかけた戦いであれば。早書きですカルウェナ。
All right, so
星の輝きが今ここに。宝石の声を星の輝きが今ここに。
要請接続。運命をかけた戦いであれば。
いいね、最高だ。
さあこいつでフォールぶっ飛ばしますわよ。裁定を下します。これはあなたの善の軽さ、そして
Oh yeah, that went way over.
そうしますの？ぶっ飛ばしますわよ。
欲しい？ならあげるよ。
え？光よ。可愛らしいこと。泡と消えるのが定めてる。
さあ。
我がそうします。
Let's go.
あなたの罪を計りましょう。我が宝石庫はこの夜空。あなたの罪はこの星の数。クッソスハジャ
ひどい目に遭った。せっかくの羽に傷がつく。ま、偽物だけどね。
さあ、あなたの裁定を始めましょう。
Talk about
誇りにかけてします。
そうしますの？受けるがいい。撃て。マルミアドワーズ。熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズ。運命をかけた戦いであれば。運命をかけた戦いであれば。熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズ。要請。接続。早立てです。カルウェイ。宝石の声を聞けばよいのでしょ。我が天秤に集うきらめき。星の輝きを今ここに。さあ、こいつでフォールですわ。下がっているように。そうしますの？
okay.
裁定を下します。これはあなたの善の軽さ、そしてあなたの罪の重さ。クストス何ことするんですか。輝きこうかしら。
天で
ありえざ
判
る妖
決
精の王よ。
の時です。ぶっ飛ばしますわよ。
Okay.
最果ての島、罪の都、最後の竜は我が胸に。集え、円卓の守護者たち、ラウンド・オブ・アーバロン。あなたの罪を計りましょう。我が宝石庫はこの夜空。あなたの罪はこの星の数。
Damn, I'm really not doing anything.
後悔しますはい桜ピさあ、こいつでフォールですわ。そうしますね。あなたの罪を計りましょう。我が宝石庫はこの夜空。あなたの罪はこの星の数。クッソスーオルル。そこです。効果しろ。ビビーチャンネル。これはいけません。
Oh my god.
ご安心を。 BB チームファーストキューピッドプレイ
必ず返して差し上げます。
No!
星に届くなんて。
テンテ
下がって誇り圧倒します。撃て、マルミアのワール。やっ輝きます。いいでしょう。私が出ます。
何でもできるラスボス経験。テンテ罰ゲームです。
誇下がっているよ。誇りにかけて。
Okay.
そこです。やっ輝きます。カルンウェラ。
Ah, yes.
砕け散りなさい。
テンテ逃がしません。
黄昏の時を再び。
いい目障りなんだろ。いいとも。
最果ての島、罪の都、最後の竜は我が胸に。集え、円卓の守護者たち、ラウンド・オブ・アーバロン。
欲しい？まだあげるよ。ご主
罰ゲームです。テンテテンテ
下がっているように誇りにかけて圧倒します。受けるがいい。こちらです。
Here we go.
先に進みましょう。宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます。
Oh boy.
欲しいものがあるのね。だったら店番変わって声をいただくとか。なあ、呼吸は終わった？気持ちはいっぱいになった？じゃあ私たちの旅を続けましょう。
Man, I really have to farm this event. Oh, I feel a little lag. Oh, Vitria. Yay. What the The English voice caster Hayao Miyazaki's The Boy in the Heron, Christian Bale, Dave Bautista, Gemma Chan, Willem Dafoe, Karen Fukuhara, Mark Hamill, Robert Pattinson, and Florence Pugh. Jesus Christ.
運命をかけた戦いであれば早書きですよカルウェナ運命をかけた戦いであれば早書きですよカルウェナ早書きですよカルウェナ運命をかけた戦いであれば これが我という前にま、適当に遊んでやるかななんじゃもう終わってしまうのかつまらん
Sometimes I read the most wild shit out there. Oh god.
本当に良いのか圧倒します天よ天元の鱗に閉ざされる天地退職の後に飲まれる地アスラシュレーシタ
Sleepy gang.
集えアスラ我への肉なる魔の軍勢よアスラシュレーシタ先に進みましょう宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます
Ooh. Oh.
熱を帯びなさい。丸みアドバンス。行きます。やだな。早炊きですよ。カルウェナ。白兵戦。行きます。早炊きですよ。カルウェナ。せき止めてくれよ。本当に本気など出さんが。天よ。天元の鱗に閉ざされる。地。退職の悪夢に飲まれる地。アスラシュレーシタ。ゴー。この後が望みか。これが我という前に。集えアスラ。我への肉なる魔の軍勢よ。アスラシュレーシタ。本気な
あ
ぞ。
So sleepy.
集えアスラ。我への肉なる魔の軍勢よ。アスラシュレーシタ。今回はうまくいきました。
Ooh, apple. Oh. Yay, I have no points. Skip. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ah. Sure.
アイドル勇者ここに見参。みんなヒロイックに決めるわよ。あら、夜はまだこれからでしょ。よいしょ。いいコマンドね。答えるわ。
What do you do? Oh, I love that. Oh, it's so nice.
放っておいて命令しないで無賛しますか。と、やった
Ow. Ow. No!
シミュと
Why do you hit so hard? Fuck.
恋のビートドラゴンスケロッキューガオいいコマンドねいいじゃない行くわよなんなのよそうてやそれ
Ow. Ow.
一人の私のためにみんなも私のためにいっちゃうガオ一刀両断痛々しくいくわよなんなのよ
Oh my god, it's so close. Oh, she's dead.
エリザよ死んでしまうとはバタ
Come on, Cinderella. Cinderella.
オッケーガラスの靴よ
Oh yeah.
勝利こそ私にふさわしい
Oh, but oh, full circle. Oh my god! Yeah, I don't have enough time in order to do everything. Just grab everything. I'll have it for now. Mm-hmm.
新生ダヴィンチちゃんのステマナプリズムと交換用意した甲斐があったな。まだ見ていくレアものだね。任せて。これがいいかな、それともあれがいいかな。どれも貴重な品だ。たっぷり悩んでくれたまえ。
Okay, yeah, there's nothing I could particularly do here right now. Oh, just on for time until the 2-hour mark hits. Anyways, folks, thank you for tuning in, whether it be on stream or after the stream is over. Shit. Thank you for tuning thank you for tuning in, whether it be on stream or after the stream is over. Stay tuned. I'm gonna keep playing this. Man, I can't do this all one shot, but can I? That is the disadvantages of not doing this in video. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm definitely gonna keep playing this. Still a little too tired right now. And yeah, right? Feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And see you guys. Bye.